Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is the reading for Scorpio for March 1st to the 15th, 2020. Um, I do have a message that came in. It's there's going to be swift communication coming in, quick, swift communication. Somebody is working on something or working on sending this communication to possibly a Queen of Pentacles, okay? So, yeah, I chose the cards that I chose today because we are all on a voyage, a journey. Um, I did choose the Voyager Tarot. I also chose the regular playing cards, and these are a poker face deck, all right? So somebody is having or in a or wearing a mask, right? Somebody's showing their poker face right now, right? I'm also using the Angel Tarot because the angels are around us to assist us through these times right now. Okay, I'm also using the Healing Energy Oracle, which is the oracle that I created, which we will ask questions or ask for 2 cards at the end for the viewer, cross watcher, and for Scorpio, okay? So, I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you that creates your own destiny. These readings may or may not resonate, okay? Please subscribe, like, comment, and share on the videos, because I always like that. And also to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. All right. So we are playing 80s again, but it's alternative this time, okay? So there's a different kind of vibe going on today, as opposed to yesterday, which is, I know I should probably keep things uniform, but you know what? Woke up feeling different, and this is how we have it. So let's get started with Scorpio, and this is, these cards are already shuffled, right? And we are going to find out the general energy of today's reading, okay? All right. Uh-oh. Here we go, you guys. General energy for Scorpio for March 1st through the 15th, 2020 is 10 of Crystals, which is the 10 of Swords. Okay. So somebody's not feeling very good right now. And right before I pulled it, it was like, uh-oh. Not because of that, but because of also the song here. It's coming in on Scorpio. I chose like an 80s mix, and they're randomized. So it's kind of random how this has come out, right? This is Voices Carry. And, this is a kind of a sad song, right? So let's go ahead and find out what is going on here for Scorpio. Let me get 3 cards starting out here for Scorpio for March 1st to the 15th, 2020. All right, the first 3 cards are... All right, we have trust, 6 of Wands. So somebody wants to gain somebody's trust again, okay? Something wasn't right in the past, and they know that they've done wrong, and they want to gain another person's trust. But somebody's angry right now. Somebody's not happy with what has happened. They're not receiving an offer. They're not accepting any offer right now. Somebody's trying to think of a way how to explain something to someone in regards to a 3-party situation. All right? They don't know how they're going to do this, They're really feeling backstabbed and hurt right now. Okay? Let's find out what the next 3 cards are. Wow, I'm feeling a lot of strange energy right now. All right. The next 3 cards we have out for Scorpio from March 1st to the 15th, 2020 is aspirations. Somebody's wanting union. Next card we have out is the Two of Cups. Somebody's angry because they didn't receive possibly this Two of Cups. Next out, we have Child of Wands. Somebody trying to seek the truth, you know, like a child trying to find out the truth because perhaps they realize they've been misled the whole time. I'm sorry, you guys, one second. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and continue with the reading. I had a moment there. I had to pause the video for a second. Kind of weird, you know, tripped out feelings. You know, that song that just played, it was called Voices Carry by Till Tuesday. So somebody out there needs to listen to that song and to look at the lyrics specifically to that song, okay? That was, it very much came to me in that way, you know, because, fuck, you guys, geez, what's going on here with Scorpio? So what was it? Somebody was in the Three of Crystals energy, right? Three of Swords, and somebody is seeking the truth about something. And I think something is coming actually to fruition, right? Something that they're realizing right now. So what are the next three cards for Scorpio for March 1st through the 15th, 2020? Okay, March 1st through the 15th, 2020. The next three cards out are... Okay, well, we have the Eight of Worlds, all right? This is the Eight of Pentacles. And like I said in the beginning, somebody is going to, you know, send out a message or work on something. I'm sorry, not send out a message, but work on something, right? So somebody is maybe working on sending out a message, right? I said that in the beginning, that there's somebody working on something, sending out a message to a Queen of Pentacles, okay? Now, we don't know if that's really happening here yet, but first confirmation here is yes, somebody is working on something. Nine of Cups, they're working on their wish fulfillment, okay, in regards to being angry in this situation and getting their Two of Cups, finally expressing their love to somebody so they can have this wish fulfillment, right? They're working on themselves possibly to come to a point to do this, right? So next we have, there you have it. Look, Eight of Cups. Wow. Somebody is walking away. So right now I'm thinking eights. All right. Eights are significant here. So something could happen in 8 days. Shoot, something could happen in 8 hours. Something could happen in 8 days. Something could happen in 8 weeks. Something can happen in 8 years. Or maybe this has happened through the whole 8 years, right? That's another thing that comes to mind. So somebody has been going through something for this whole 8 years, and you know, geez, and they want wish fulfillment, but there's something wrong here, right? There is something wrong. It's all about this Ten of Crystals, backstabbing energy. So somebody has possibly done that to you, Scorpio, or you, Scorpio, have maybe done that to someone else. All right? So let's go ahead and go to the Astra cards, the ones that say poker face on the box, basically. And we're going to find out who's been having this poker face in regards to Scorpio for March 1st through the 15th, 2020. It seems that somebody definitely was head over heels for somebody, but it brought in the Ten of Swords energy, right? Okay, so the first card we have out for Scorpio from March 1st to the 15th is Ace of Swords. So somebody wants somebody to trust another person again. They're going to come in with the truth, or they've come in with the truth, or they will come in with the truth, right? They're holding on to something, all right? Something that brought anger to this situation, okay? It brought anger, and it was an offer. It was not a great offer, though, right? It wasn't the best offer ever, right? And or it won't, or it was, or it will be an offer. I don't know. If it hasn't come yet, then, you know, there's an offer that's going to be made in regards to something that someone's holding on to, right? It could be a person. It could be their money. It could be a religion. It could be a way of life. But somebody's holding tightly onto something, and they want to make an offer in regards to that. Now, this is also in regards to somebody from the past, all right? Somebody from the past was put into a three-party situation here, all right? So somebody put somebody in a three-party situation. Boom, first mask, right? Somebody coming into another person saying, oh, all kinds of wonderful things, this, that, and the other. And basically, they were lying. They were lying the whole time. But now there's some sort of change in this, right? There's some sort of change going about. And it could be because of the Mercury retrograde. This could be in regards to possibly partying, drinking, doing drugs, things like that, right? People like to drink and smoke and, you know, what do you do, right? So let's go ahead and find out what the next three cards are. Six of Wands. Somebody's wanting Six of Wands in a situation involving a marriage or union of some sort, right? Somebody's coming to realization of something and they want somebody to trust them again, right? We have the Five of Cups here. Somebody has expressed their emotions to another person, but possibly that person has been left out in the cold, or somebody has expressed something to someone in regards to they're hanging on to something, right? They're hanging on to some sort of anger within, and some sort of emotions were expressed, and somebody was left out in the cold. Now, this could be you or the other person, Scorpio, okay? The next card we have out, Eight of Cups. Look at that. Right on top of the Ace of Cups. So it's on top, not like on top, but on top above, right? So next situation here I see is somebody is working on something, right? What are they working on? They are working on themselves, their own passions, and what they really want in life. So maybe somebody has been leading them astray, making them think certain things about how life should be and how everything's supposed to be. And so this person is now like somebody with new eyes of a child, right? They're starting over. They're not believing what has been taught to them in the past, or what the past has brought, or what their ways were. And they're starting to see with new eyes, right? And so they're trying to figure out, you know, things for themselves now, right? They're going within. They're figuring out things for themselves. Now, this could be you, Scorpio, going within. Maybe you've seen all the lies around you. You've seen the deceit, and you've seen that you have been misled. Okay, and it could be that this person of the past who you put in a third-party situation has shown you that, all right? So that's why there's some kind of strange, weird energies going on here, okay? Somebody is seeing something now, and they are removing that mask that they once wore, all right? So let's see what we have for the next three cards here. What's going on for Scorpio for March 1st through the 15th, 2020. Scorpio, March 1st through the 15th, 2020. The next three cards out are, there she is, you guys. There's the first woman out. Somebody wants to work on something with the Queen of Swords, okay? They want victory with the Queen of Swords. Now, I'm starting to think, was it the Queen of Swords that came out or the Queen of Pentacles? No, I think it was the Queen of Pentacles, all right? So we have the Queen of Swords here. So this Queen of Swords energy, somebody is working on something, right? They are possibly wanting victory when it comes to marriage, and what has happened as somebody tried to gain another person's trust, and they possibly did, right, in the past, and they wanted victory with this person, right? And perhaps the Queen of Swords was wanting to work on something with someone and wanting victory in regards to, you know, marriage and union and just being together, right? But let's see what happened next. All right, so what happened next was, here comes the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups right here. This person, this is you, Scorpio, now, all right? Cancer or Pisces too, but this is Scorpio because this is your reading. You have angered somebody, Scorpio. There was an offer, or there is an offer you want to make, or an offer you made, right? And you have angered somebody who was actually holding on to you because they cared for you, right? And you came in with some sort of emotional message, but I don't think it was the right one because that person has possibly left you out in the cold now. So maybe you went about things in the wrong way. I don't know. But we do have the Nine of Cups here. And you wanted that Nine of Cups with this Queen of Swords, who was really trying to work at this. I see you guys looking at each other. So you could have, if you're a Scorpio, okay, you could be dealing with somebody who actually has air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? Now, the next card we have out is, there it is, you guys. Deceit in the beginning, deceit in the end. Here's the Ten of Swords there, right? So it seems that you are possibly putting this Ten of Swords energy behind you, or this is what you have done to this person. But I do see Ten of Swords energy in regards to the Eight of Cups. So you left a situation that was actually that has been backstabbing to you, right? This is behind you. You have left an energy, even though the cards are in this order. But look at the king. He's facing that way. Yes, he's facing this Queen of Swords, but he's facing away from the deception. All right, so there has been deception here in regards to somebody from the past, three-party situation, possibly a marriage. So you possibly, Scorpio, could have been in a marriage with somebody from the past, right? And you put somebody in a three-party situation, which is, there she is, that Queen of Swords. You have put her in that situation. And in regards to that, you realize something about something, right? And so you walked away from it. Some deception. You realize this deception, right? And you were trying to work on something, but now you have found that there has been some deceit towards you. So you walked away from that situation, and you were wanting to go towards somebody from the past who is this Queen of Swords, right? So let me put this to the side. So now you're possibly thinking, like, what really is love anyways, right? What is love anyways? And wondering, do people really love each other anyways? Possibly. I think so, right? And now you're starting to see that love is real, because you see that who hangs on, and the feelings, possibly you're feeling a certain way about something. Maybe you're looking at other couples, seeing them together and thinking, wow, those people, they really look like they're in love. And possibly you've even approached one of these couples and said, how long have you been together? And they might have told you so many years, and have you ever cheated? And they have said, no, we love each other. And these two people, they did love each other. And perhaps now you're seeing things with different eyes, right? Realizing that love can be real, and that all the relationships in the past that you were in were just karmic relationships that led you up to the point today to have you thinking about, wow, I see really now what love really is. It's about dedication. It's about communication. It's about truth and honesty. And now you possibly might want to be bringing that truth and honesty into this fire sign, okay? Because you realize, but, this whole situation has been just full of Ten of Crystals energy, which is Ten of Swords energy, right? So it's really hard for you to figure out now, what can you do? Because there's been so much lies and deception and cheating and just all that shit that's going on, and you don't know what to do, right? And maybe this Queen of Swords is just wondering, why do you even bother with her? Because she, I think, knows now the truth. So why do you come here? Why do you bother me when you know it sickens me, right? Maybe somebody's coming back to apologize to another person, but I think this other person is feeling sorry for themselves. Or why did they're trying to seek forgiveness for themselves, for putting themselves through this energy, right? Like, why did I not see the signs? Why did I not, move on? and now I think they are just sickened of you, and they're wondering why you even go around them. So maybe this is this Queen of Swords saying like, why do you even come here when you know it makes me feel a certain way, right? Why do you, bother me when you know that it's hurting me? And maybe now you're realizing something, that you've hurt somebody very badly, or Scorpio, someone has done that to you, okay? So let's find out what the next 3 cards are. Somebody is really so sorry right now, and I don't know, who this is, Scorpio. Is this you or the other person? But somebody is friggin' sorry about what they've done, and they are just in that energy of sadness. And this is a really emotional reading right now, you guys. And if I pause again, I might have another moment, but I'm just gonna try to brave through this for you guys, okay? But some fucked up shit has happened here, and somebody is trying to figure out how they can gain trust back from another person. All right. So we do have the Hanged Man. Yeah, definitely trying to figure out how they can fix something and gain someone's trust back, right? Angel of Prophecy. So this right here, this was meant to happen. All of this whole situation, this drama, this deceit, these lies, this love, this hurt was meant to happen to teach possibly 2 people a lesson about love. 3 of Cups. So yes, 3-party situation. Somebody is very angry, who they were holding on to was keeping them in a 3-party situation. And, they're sick of this shit. They're sickened, right? But somebody's starting to feel like it's too late now, right? It's too late. It's too late. We'll see. Departure. Yeah. Somebody's going to be departing from a certain situation that involves deception, and somebody from the past. Somebody had put another person in a 3-party situation, and somebody is walking away from this. Now, this could be you, Scorpio, or somebody walking away from you, or 2 people walking away from you, Scorpio, for all the deception that has been had. Right? Because you put somebody in a 3-party situation, possibly the person you're connected with is walking away, and so is the Queen of Swords possibly walking away, right? So let's go ahead and find out what the next 3 cards are. So basically you're figuring out that what was done in the past was just shit, all right, and you're seeing the truth now about certain things. So maybe people have been playing you, maybe you have been playing people, but you see the deceit nonetheless. And, you may have started having feelings for somebody or something, and because of all this deceit and people blinding you from the truth, now you're thinking it was too late, and whatever you've done, the damage was done, and maybe you can't fix it, right? But I do see, Scorpio, luck is on your side, because this Queen of Swords might be hanging on and might be determined to move forward with this, and is possibly working on herself, okay, right now. She is in Hanged Man mode, all right? She's the one in Hanged Man mode. She wants a victory over a situation, and she knows the truth, all right? Yes, she wants victory. She knows the truth, and she is possibly wanting to work on this, okay? Who is this Queen of Swords? So we have Justice here. There's Justice. So like I said, you could be dealing with a Libra, because this is the card of Libra. Okay, Libra is justice, and Libra, you have put this, Libra has made judgment, or is getting justice over a situation in regards to a 3-party situation. So she is going to be receiving, or he is going to be receiving justice. So this could be you, Scorpio, dealing with a Libra, or you could be getting justice over a situation that has left you out in the cold. Somebody you gave your emotions to, you will have justice over that situation, or you're dealing with a Libra once again. So it could be both, all right? Now, we have the Knight of Swords, okay? The reason why you're walking away is because there was too much drama here. You realized things, okay? You saw things that you didn't realize before, and you're like, wait a minute, this is bullshit. This is not right. And you left that situation and you are moving towards somebody from the past now. Okay, you're moving towards somebody from the past, or the past has brought you a message. Okay, it was sharp, harsh, and direct. It was not very nice, but you, in the end, were feeling backstabbed in this situation, and this is why you left that situation. So we have the Eight of Cups there, and we have the Eight of Cups here. So yeah, you are definitely out of there. Okay, you're not dealing with it. You don't want to deal with it, and you're tired of being stabbed in the back by individuals. All right, so everybody in this situation is basically either stabbing in the back or being backstabbed. All right, let's go ahead and find out what we have next. Okay, I need 3 more cards for Scorpio for March 1st through the 15th, 2020. All right. All right, March 1st through the 15th, 2020 for Scorpio, March 1st through the 15th, 2020. The next cards out are Six of Cups, okay? So she is somebody from the past, this Queen of Swords. This is somebody from the past. This person has been working hard at whatever it is that's going on here, all right? This person has been in hanged man mode for the longest time, but this person is almost out of that hanged man mode. But she is determined to fight that one last wand that she could fight to bring support to somebody from the past, okay? She knows something, all right, this Queen of Swords. Now, what sucks here, Scorpio, is if you are dealing with several air signs, you're not going to know which one is which. And if you don't know people's placements in their charts, you also don't know which one is which. So if you are dealing with several air signs, maybe you have a choice between, and maybe this is what confused you, was because you were dealing with several air signs and you didn't know which was which. Now, I will tell you this, Scorpio, if you were dealing with somebody with a sun sign, that is an air sign, and you were dealing with another individual, but their sun sign is not an air sign, but they have their moon and rising in an air sign, then you could be misled there too, because there is a possibility of that happening. Or even in their Venus or North Node, they could also have air in those signs, and you know, you never know, right? Now, if you are a Scorpio and you have a double Scorpio sign, and one of those signs falls into moon and sun, then yes, you're definitely going to have difficulties knowing there, because if you're dealing with somebody who's a fire sign but has an air moon, and you have still your Scorpio moon, then there you are. There's that other air sign. So it's really confusing. I have put out a video in the past to help try and people to figure out how that works. I don't know if I still have it or if I had that on my previous channel. My previous channel was called Sacred Geometry Universe. If any of you guys remember that name, that was my channel, and that's when I started YouTube. And I made it up to several hundred viewers for the first year, but then I just cut it off and started over here. And this is like a new beginning for me on a new channel. So if any of you guys remember Sacred Geometry Universe, you know, hey, I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys found me again, whatever. You know, that's cool. It's cool of you guys. Anyways, so let's go ahead and find out what's next. We have the Ten of Wands here. Yeah. Okay. So there was some justice over this King of Cups. There was justice over you, Scorpio. You wanted wish fulfillment somewhere, but you put somebody in a three-party situation. Now, this wish fulfillment could include addictions and problems and such, but now I can see that the three-party situation was you wanting your cake and eat it, having cake and eat it too, you know what I mean? But somebody got justice over a situation that had them feeling left out in the cold, and it was because, Scorpio, you were a big burden to them. You were just very, very burdensome. You put them through something, and this person from the past, possibly this Queen of Swords, is finally letting go of you. Okay. Yeah, there it is, Scorpio. There's an end to a situation because you were just a big burden. Those, you know, this is it, that it is what it is, right? That's what you get for possibly being deceptive. And even though, Scorpio, there may have also been somebody being deceptive to you, and that is probably your karma for being deceptive to that person that you put into the three-party situation. Because You know, when you do bad things to people, Scorpio, you know, or you know, remember, you guys, you can switch the roles, but I'm gonna speak as I'm speaking to Scorpio, okay? Um, when you do bad things to people, even if you feel like, okay, you're getting back at another person for being bad to you, like maybe somebody cheated on you, so you're thinking, I'm going to go out and I'm going to cheat and I'm going to do this too. That's, you know, number one, that's fucking up your morals, okay? Maybe you have morals that you do not like cheating and all that, but someone did that to you, and it just caused you to like one up, like getting back at them. And that's not the way to go here, all right? That's not the way you do things. If someone cheats on you, you separate yourself from them and you move along, because that person has no respect for you. And then when you one up on them, that's showing that you have no respect for yourself. All right. And putting other people in this situation, like saying you wanting to go out and get back at whoever cheated on you, so you find a nice person and you take advantage of that person, and say that person falls in love with you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So basically what you did, that's what you did, Scorpio. Somebody fell in love with you, a good, kind person, a caring person, somebody that you are so friggin' lucky that you even crossed their path, that they were even brought on that path in front of you. And I bet you, Scorpio, you met that person by absolute chance, all right? This person has gone through things in their life that led them up to being at that point in time for you two to meet. And I bet you anything that that's what happened. And that probably was your real person, all right? Teaching you that, yes, love can be real, but because you were already shacked up or dealing with whoever, whatever, trying to one up and get back at them, you brought this good person, this good, loving, nurturing, kind person into your life, and they thought of you as somebody as very special, somebody who was worth, you know, fighting for, somebody who they saw possibly potential in you, and you fucked it up because of your one-upping and trying to get back at everybody all the time. And so that's your lesson, Scorpio. You got backstabbed in the end because of why? Because you hurt this person who really actually genuinely loved you. And, you know, that's why I'm feeling a lot of this energy. You caused a lot of burdens to this person, and that's why the situation with you and the person who actually really genuinely loved you has put an end to the situation. So I could see you wanting to try to gain that trust back, but you know, you have a lot of healing to do, and this person is most likely going to move on from you. Okay, and this is your karma, your bad karma for what you have done in the past, and from not being able to see that you don't stay and one up and go against each other. You communicate, and if it doesn't work out, you separate. You don't hang on to things that are hurtful, okay, and it's not going to help. So somewhere along the line you were not learning, and now possibly, since this person has put an end to this situation, that they don't want to be around you possibly anymore because they see the deception. They fought their last fight and just found out that you were a burden, and they put this situation to an end, and that's what happened basically, you know. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find out what the universe has to say for you, Scorpio, in regards to this situation for March 1st to the 15th, 2020. So this is for Scorpio. What message does the universe have to tell you in regards to this situation of love for March 1st through the 15th, 2020? And I don't normally say love, but because there was so much emotion spreading during this reading, that this is love right here, and somebody's walking away from their true love while their true love is suffering in the shadows with that poker face. Okay, so the first two cards out are, well, the first one is, what you focus on is what you make your reality. So you've been focusing on something, okay? You've been focusing possibly on this person that you put out in the cold that you hurt, all right? And all you're bringing is the focus of hurt to this person and yourself. So whatever you have done to this person is what you made your reality, okay? And you've also made this someone else's reality who possibly didn't deserve it, but maybe that's what your meeting was about, learning the lesson of love and hurt and pain and suffering, right? Came out of nowhere. Stop and smell the gardenias. Try something new without getting pricked. So yeah, universe is telling you whatever you've been doing in the past, it's time to try something new. And you know, maybe possibly you can find love in your future. And whatever you're doing now is definitely not for your best benefit. You know, not for you, not the person you're with, and possibly not for the children, if there are any. You are actually causing a shift in reality by staying with this. You're either you can choose to stay in a situation that's backstabbing and hurt more people by cheating and receiving more karma one after the other, or you can separate from this, because not only are you hurting certain individual adults, you are hurting children by staying in relationships that are painful and abusive or verbally abusive, however you want to call it. These children are watching you and your spouse, their mother and father, do this, and they're going to believe that this is what love is all about: pain, suffering, and heartache. And by you staying in that, you are doing your own children a disservice to their own life. Okay, you are altering the lives of children by staying in toxic situations and showing your children that that's okay to do, and that's very, you know, terrible. And I really feel for you, Scorpio, because this is, you know, makes me see you as a different person now, somebody who's just a horrible person, you know. And I don't know. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on for the cross watcher. I'm going to pull 2 cards for the person who is cross watching for this video on Scorpio. Um, you are not a Scorpio, or you could be a Scorpio trying to figure out a mate who is a Scorpio, but this is definitely for the cross watcher. All right, the other party, the party who is watching to see what's going on in Scorpio's life. The first 2 cards are, or the first card is, whatever energy you put out will come back to you. Okay, so this person, so cross watcher, you're putting out some sort of energy. It could be a painful energy because maybe you are the one that was hurt by Scorpio or something like that. So just know that if you're putting out energy of hate and distrust and whatever, then that's the energy is that's going to come back to you. Other people who are like that, you're going to be drawing those people to you. People like Scorpio, people who will hurt you and not make you feel good in the end. So let's try to go ahead and have like some good attitudes about our future. You know, like everything's going to be okay. Shit happens. You learned your lesson and you're going to move on from this, because you definitely don't want to put out that energy, because I do feel that because this has come to an end, possibly, maybe it hasn't come to an end yet, but what if it does, I do have a feeling that you will find ultimate happiness elsewhere. If it doesn't end right now, and maybe the apologies come, even maybe during the retrograde, who knows, whatever's happening here, we're still in the retrograde, and somebody's going to come back and apologize to you, Crosswatcher, and possibly even Scorpio, but somebody's going to come back and apologize for their actions. And you know, maybe you're going to forgive and accept them back, or maybe you're going to forgive and just let them go. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Surround yourself with people who are better than you. Okay, so Crosswatcher, it seems to me that you have been hanging around people who are not really on your level, right? You may be an advanced person, an intelligent person, somebody who's financially stable, and maybe you're around people who are not on that level, like people who are not as highly educated as you. So you can't really talk to them because you're an intelligent person. Crosswatcher, you may be that air sign queen, okay? Queen or king, depending on the energies, right? So it seems to me, Crosswatcher, that you may be that air sign, so, or somebody with air in their chart, and you're very intelligent, and you've been through a lot of schooling, you've been through a lot of life trials, okay? Life trials, school, so you are highly, highly intelligent, and there's a chance that you may be also highly intuitive, okay? And I do see here that you're not surrounding you're not surrounded by like-minded people. You can't really discuss whatever it is you want to discuss with them because they just don't understand. So there is a possibility that maybe it's time for you to move on to a different environment, a different place, possibly move out of your town to another place that, if you're able to, that is if you don't have children and all this responsibilities. If you are a single, air sign, which it shows here that possibly you are, then yes, you have the opportunity to explore and go see what's out there and get away from all of this low grade energy, all this people, everybody, we are all one, we are all the same, but people are vibrating at different levels, right? And so what you're doing is you're kind of vibrating out of in a low level because of what you've been through, and so that's what you're attracting to you: low energy, low vibrating people who are beneath you with this energy, and it's just bringing you down and down and down and down further. Okay, you don't need to dumb yourself down to people, all right? And if you feel that you are doing that, it's time for you to move forward. You need to find people who are intelligent, who are at your intelligent level, who are at your your stability level, right? Maybe you're dealing with people who are broke or on welfare, and you're just not. You're doing fine for yourself. And why are you around those people? And these people, maybe they don't seem like they have ambitions, but you do. Why are you around these people, cross watcher? Okay, so I'm letting you know it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to put all these people who are not trying to vibrate any higher than they are. It's time to put those people behind you, because you have aspirations and you have goals, and you need to start working on those, okay? This was great in terms of the cross watcher. I do see good things happening for you in the future, okay? All right, so that's all I have for today for Scorpio, and this was from March 1st to the 15th, 2020. Yeah, I will be doing a few more zodiac signs today, and hopefully this resonated with somebody. If it really did, or if it didn't, can somebody please comment below? I would love that. To Scorpio, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you with what you're doing. There's a lot of backstabbing here. You've done it, and people have done it to you possibly. But you know what? Somebody got hurt here, Scorpio, and that's fucked up. But I do see good things coming to them in the future. Now, this is retrograde, so if any time is the best time to apologize, this is the best time. So, my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.